Shalom, shalom. I like give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh by Shem Yahweh my mouth. Double honors to the elders, apostles, give message shalom to Yakim and Aqua from that person to choose sincerity. Coming with you a quick lesson, basically touching on the topic that Esau is greedy, man. Just touching on the topic before I head out to camp. I want to go ahead and make this lesson. I mean, it's been on my spirit. So last night, I was at work. I was talking to one of the guys. He turns out to be a Haitian guy, and he was inquiring about a job, and specifically a sales position, and talked to the boss or whatever. So the boss, he's an Edomite. So he was talking to the boss, whatever, and he was like, in the first couple of seconds of talking to the guy, he was like, he could tell that he's all about bullshit and all about money, all about his incentive, and that's the spirit, because everybody know, Esau, that's all Esau is about. Even all the Edomites that work there, they're all about that money. They don't care about nothing else. Greedy. All right, this is the book of Psalms 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. So Esau, the base man, he's broken his covenant, and he said he had put forth his hand against such. All right. It don't matter. It don't matter if y'all, buddy. If you got something he want, man, he gonna try to take it. He gonna try to devise a plan and take it. That's just the type of nature he has, man. Then it says, verse 21, the word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. He'll talk to you like he care about you, like you his friend. But deep down inside, man, he don't give a damn. He don't care. At the end of the day, he don't give a fuck, dog. It's all about him. It's all about his money. It's all about his chips. What's on his plate. And he ain't gonna try to take what's off everybody else's plate to put on his, man. That's how evil this devil is. This devil not doing anything profitable, not doing nothing, man. He just trying to take all the spoils of the earth, which is all straight BS, man. God don't care. So, next scripture, this is the book of Psalms 10 and 20. And even in it has so it gotten so bad, it gotten so bad that this damn devil don't understand, man, that the Lord living in the kingdom of men. The Lord do of all these things, man. All right. He do whatever he got to do. All right. And even devise that plan against our people. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 9. 8. God, let me go up. Oh, boy, this is a lot. I'm going to get straight to the point. His mouth is, this is Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Man, and what Esau been doing, man, ever since the start of America, man. Fraud. All right, his words been mischief, starting with his treaties and his covenants and his fucking laws. It says, he sitteth in the lurking place of the villages, in the secret place doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. All right, and that's all a plan set up against Jake. And that's also to keep us from getting the one up. So they could keep all that, money to themselves. So they could keep that generational upliftment. All right? That's all for them. And he lieth in the wait. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. God, man. And that's why you have so many instances of these things happening, of these cops. Even though these other instances, it reached out towards everything now, man. Even in the military, which our people not supposed to take part in anyway, but they still do, just being wicked, they catch them into that net. Even Jake women, they'll go in there, do their thing with her, kill her, and then you never see them again. It's just straight like that. And that's it on that topic. He croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by strong ones. He hath said in his heart, Yahweh hath forgotten. He hid of his face. He will never see it. But the Lord sees it, man. And the Lord got us. And the Lord is going to take Esau's ass and shove his face into the ground and smush it and turn it where it's only dirt in his eyes and dirt in his nose and his mouth. He can't breathe, man. Because that's ultimately what they did to Jake. This is the book of Psalms 83. I'm going to start at verse 5. And it reads, For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So Esau even got other nations to help take part of the demolishing of the children of Israel. Even took part in again the fatness and the richness of the earth. And it names all those who got up and took part in it. And it says, I'm going to jump down to verse 12. Who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. On my power, make them like a wheel as the stubble before the wind, man. And they took us in that possession, man. We spread throughout the whole four corners of the earth. Starting the whole national global trade, man. Started with the slave trade. Using us as commodities, as assets. But at the end of the day, the Lord got something coming for them. And for the greed and for the gluttony, trying to take everything, don't want to leave nothing for nobody else, man. And then it's a scripture that says it, about the grapes. And it says, this is the book of Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. He is proud. Walking around up high, like he not killing the whole entire earth. It said neither keepeth at home, man. Never at home, man. Going place to place, seeing what he could take. Who enlarges his desire is hell, and is his death, and cannot be satisfied. He can't be satisfied, and that's why the devil got to move out the way. Because if it was up to him, he'll take everybody's mind, things, possession. He'll even try to own you. It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gather up him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So, verse 6, I'm going to go ahead and get verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. And that's what he's been doing, increasing which is not his, man. Stealing them, man, selling whole nations, making unjust laws against that nation that they took, and then kill them on a day-to-day with no repercussion. And then they try to take the riches of everybody else inside the earth. And now they're trying to control the whole entire earth. Man, damn, man, this devil is not fucking satisfied, man. It's like a leeching woman, trying to steal your energy. He cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, man. Oh, it's like, how long? Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laid of himself with thick clay. You know, that big ass burden, man. The Lord gonna come back, you know. The Lord gonna come back. And he gonna see the children of Israel in his hand, man, and that's proof in itself. All that's gonna be a witness against him. You know, all these buildings, all these idols, it's all gonna be a witness. You know, Esau ass is done. You know, this is the last scripture. This is the book of Sirach 12 and verse 13. Who shall pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Alright, so who will pity you if you trust this devil, Esau? You know, the base man of the earth. You know. But that's it for this lesson. I hope it was edifying. So.